Your mind is getting clearer. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally came to. How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week.
Sounds about right for me.
I was so worried about you. Oh yeah, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power... It was amazing.
What did I do?
The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
What do you mean?
My dad died in an accident when I was little.
My dad what? It's the first I've heard of this. What?
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms.
I love my mom. What are you on about?
You're all alone too, right?
No.
To be honest, I already know about your past.
I'm confused. I'll
But
play
it
along.
didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye!
So the Stone Age can be summarized as mankind's struggle against the mammoths. And that's enough about the Stone Age, I'm sick of it. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta stop being an adult. Can I answer a question about the Stone Age? Junpei, how about you? Uh-huh. Yeah, shut up. I don't know anything about the Stone Age. This is in for today. Something important going on in the dorm. There's no one in the lounge. We were told to go to the 4th floor. Oh, I can change camera. That's very helpful. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Hi. Oh, there you are. Do I have to do all the voice acting now? Come on, game. No.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the Dark Hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between? Hidden? I know what... I just don't get it.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the Dark Hour occurs each night, right at midnight.
And if it's in the middle of the night, how is it between anything?
It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
Yeah, why are you never wearing your coat? Just carrying around like a douche.
You just got hurt the other day.
Probably because you were carrying your coat around. Instead of fighting.
Now. He does his work well.
How? He let them here.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. See, on paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
And whoever holds the Keyblade. I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
I've been told it like 5 times already.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad.
See, usually in a actual MMO game, I usually say no because I wouldn't feel like I was strong enough to really contribute to a clan or a group or whatever. But, you know, screw it, why not?
Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment.
I'm not cleaning anything.
Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Mysterious voice rings in your head. That's a card, not a voice. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of a fool arcana. We have established a new social link. With a fool. I don't know which one it is in this room. No, it's not me. Shut up.
Hi, how are you?
Oh no, not the creepy guy. Yeah, the creepy guy. And you are creepy.
We've met before.
Yes, you're the creepy guy.
Soon, the end will come.
Does that mean you're not gonna show up anymore? Cause that'll be the end of being creepy.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Okay. The end?
The end of everything.
Okay. Awesome.
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
Everything.
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power.
Can I fight you?
And an unusual power it is.
I want to fight you.
A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
You're bound to
It
being
may
creepy.
prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
Thank you for going away. Oh, for God's sake.
Do you remember when we first met?
Yes.
I expect you to honor your commitment.
Fine. I'm joking.
I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me.
Great.
Okay then. See you later.
Bye. The boy has disappeared. Now I can get back to sleep. Great. Please don't start another day. I want to fight stuff. God damn it. 19th of April, 2009. I think it was 2009. I don't remember. Evening. Already? Jesus Christ. Sounds like someone's calling
Hey,
me.
it's me. Can you come down here?
I was sleeping for an entire day. Leave me alone.
Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
Yes.
There's someone I want to introduce.
Okay.
Hey, hurry up.
It's a door.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
No. Didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get... I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Elated.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You're an idiot.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Or for the love of... Overhear our conversation. Good morning! I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing you can do is sit through the first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have the morning assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear. Just feel like fun. Big rock, come on, man.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Stuck up. A B. An effer. She's fine. Can I play now? Hi.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention.
Okay, I'll just drink my tea.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we... but that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore,
What?
starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
The exploration of Spartacus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
It's like sauce. Tartar sauce, right?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
No?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
Right.
The Dark Hour?
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't make me go.
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in.
Going all the way.
Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
I don't want tartar sauce though.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Why? So how long does the dark hour last exactly?
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
You said that really creepily, dude. It's almost midnight. That looks pretty cool, actually. I should remake that in a game called Minecraft. Looks a total mess, actually. Never mind.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Dots.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
There's a motorbike. Motorcycle. Whatever you want to call it. I want it.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
Not really.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
Okay.
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Okay.
For real? One of us? Oh, me.
What I said.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
What about that old guy?
I'm aware of that.
Hey, you said the next time I come here would be free will. That was not free will, that was automatic.
I've been waiting for you.
Hi, Penguin.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
By the door.
It leads here, although no one but you can see it.
So am I invisible? Am I just standing there in the real world?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Like 0 plus
You,
0.
my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
Huh.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord.
That wasn't of my own
I'll
accord.
tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you.
Okay, Penguin.
Until then, farewell.
Bye. I'm not helping you kill Batman.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Nothing.
Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
What's this do? It's a safe. I thought it was. Yes. And this motorcycle. Do you mind not touching that? To look. That's a motorcycle. What's this? Device I've never seen before. It seems to be functioning right now. Okay. How are you? You have a bow. Why do you have a bow? You have a gun. A fake katana. Okay, well, I guess I'll go then. Yeah, I have a sandwich. Actually, do I have my sandwich still? I need to check. It's the most important thing. That's a bow? That's not a bow.
This is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Medicine. Where's my sandwich? Do I have my sandwich? I still have it! Oh my god. It's gonna be all gross! How do I hit it? X button, use your weapon.
Takiba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
No, thank you.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options. Good, Takiba. The enemy
Here's our
is
chance for
vulnerable.
an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Cool.
That was easy!
Can I change the camera? I can.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know?
No.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can
They do? Probably should have listened, but no. That one.
Please hit! I couldn't defeat it!
Iori has defeated an enemy.
Just one more!
Attack again.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
What a stunning victory!
I like this. This is cool. I see you. Good boy.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weak? If you didn't already notice, doing so, would you like more detail?
No, that's not necessary.
Then proceed with the battle. You struck the enemy's weak point.
Awesome!
Yes, excellent attack.
Way to go, Yucatan!
He couldn't defeat it.
Iori has defeated an enemy.
Just one more.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Here's a chance. Let's get him! Get back here, you son of a...
So anime. Animal?
You
So
have the
anime.
potential to grow even stronger.
Shuffle time? What? Well I know that one's a fairy from, well the fairy's this one. Yeah. Shin Tensei. I love the fairy, it's one of my favorites. No, it's called
Yes! My skill level has increased.
more medicine. Not that we need it, we're freaking epic. It's over here. We don't need to. I win. There's a lot of you.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to...
Yeah, okay.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against
Okay.
whether or not you want to. But remember, so if you want to have it in your arsenal, that's all you need to.
Okay. Yes.
Then, shadows. There may be times, however, this battle.
I don't need to run. Fire.
Attack again!
Awesome! Three more!
This thing won't give up.
Attack again! 3 enemies remain. There are 2 left.
2 to go.
Damn! I couldn't finish it off.
This thing won't give up.
I know what to do here. Fireball that one, so it's incapacitated for the next one.
A wisely chosen attack.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit this one.
Yes, excellent attack.
Just one more!
Not bad, huh?
Seed. Potion, magic, fairy. Look for the coin this time. Sounds only right. Obtained money. Okay, so that's money.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Again. Christ, fine. I just did.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
Alright. Thought it'd be that.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
We weren't gonna die, is that what you were expecting?
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Serious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to go to persona, the full arcana. See social units receive level 2. Your power's great personas, the fool, is gone. Head back to the dorm. I wanna say... Nah, that's okay. Yeah, sure. I wonder what the fairy means. I don't know, I picked it because I like the demon. What? Hey, you're Chris, right? Worst voice ever. I would punch you. Yeah, why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Jennifer that you're pretty close to Yukari's and except for that, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. But by the way, Kenji Tokachi, Some more ice though, so we got a heart. Okay, weirdo. Flex Bowler running. Wait, you want my teacher, huh? You weirdo.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her.
Are you all drunk?
Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold, new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
You're welcome. No one's
Dang,
clapping.
that was freaking amazing.
Was it?
So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
No one was clapping. I gotta remember to get my sandwich. Huh, so I get to spend time with people. It's kind of cool, I guess. You okay? Yes. There. Thank you. What a nice person. What's here? I don't want to speak to you. Speak to, how you say, Yucatan.